Hello, my friends. Another session with wonderful Tracy. Vivi is cheating on me. She's sitting with her. Tracy has 2 dogs. Roman has 1 and she has 1. So Vivi loves her dogs and probably her small. Okay. Our best wishes to everyone in California, Oregon, Utah and Washington. We are praying for those people who are in fires, and it's so devastating. Mm-hmm. Last year it was Australia. Now California is going through that hectic fires. And Linda, we are worried about you. And Janet and Tom Burke, we are worried about you too. Okay.
Best wishes.
Best wishes. Okay. General William Barr, I was watching him today for a short moment because his interview will be posted in the evening. He is so short of breath. He's nervous. He's not the same cocky guy, confident. I like that. I do like that because whenever I see him being so confident, I'm thinking he has plan B to survive the elections. If someone has no plan B, they are usually shaky.
Yeah.
That's my intuition as a psychic. And we can hope for that. And US is withdrawing half of the troops from Iraq. And Trump is pro-life. It's not pro-life, he is pro-choice. Yesterday Cohen announced us that Trump is pro-choice, so maybe those evangelicals will start thinking differently about the big boss.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to start off right here with a bang. So Caroline and Cheryl, you guys both emailed questions in revolving around Antarctica, which I don't know, when there's a good coincidence like that, I'm like, well, we have to talk about this. So one of the questions involved Admiral Byrds, who was an explorer back in the day, and he believes that he found something that he calls Hollow Earth. There was also a thing back in 2016 where there was people like former astronauts like Buzz Aldrin and President Obama himself apparently going to Antarctica. And there was rumors that they found UFO and aliens and all that. So apparently Antarctica is potentially a hotspot for this, which is interesting. So Caroline and Cheryl are asking essentially like, is it true and will the public ever find out about what's happening in Antarctica?
I see symbol of some vehicle going there. I wouldn't be surprised because, scientists, symbol of scientists looking at things. I wouldn't be surprised because the bacteria are not as common over there. Not that much population. I always thought that if I would be coming from different galactic to Earth. That was my just thinking.
Go somewhere less populated.
Less populated. Somewhere there is not that many bacteria. Like Sahara will be a good place for them as well.
Right.
The sand will be moving. We will not see anything. Or bottom of the ocean because there are no humans there. And they can survive in different environments. So I'm not surprised if they have anything connected there.
Well, there's things and theories about like the different pyramids that they find too.
Scientists studying something. So, looking through the microscope. So that's a symbol for me. I have to understand my symbols. And I believe that there is possibility that they were invading that places. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. we will learn more. It's just education for us eventually, so we will be learning this even in the schools. By coincidence, something might be discovered. By coincidence, just for fun. And that might be a woman who will be able to bring us the information. She will maybe be the scientist. We are in the era that women are more...
Becoming more and more prominent and getting good...
She's sleeping.
So cute.
Sorry.
I apologize because there wasn't a name with this email. But the question was, why does Matt Gaetz support Trump?
A symbol of Pink Floyd.
Oh, of course.
Pink, big pig. Maybe he is the... I'm sorry.
Those of you that don't know.
Well, I think because he is very, he had problems with law. His father was covering for him.
I did see something about his father's money.
Ways. I just saw the Pink Floyd symbol flying, kind of.
Too.
And I would be dead if I would say something about Pink Floyd. My husband loves them. But that's what I see as a symbol.
I feel like Risha's going to love that.
Oh, yeah. We will know. Oh, he wants to get away from the law, legal things. So he is on Trump's side because he thinks that way
He'll protect him.
He will be protected. There is some sad moment coming towards him. He will be sorry for what he was doing, and he is taking so many chances to gamble, maybe even in the gambling in the casinos, but he is doing some illegal things, trying to do. But his cards are not very positive for him, so he will have some things to pay eventually.
Okay, I paraphrased this one down a little bit. So Valerie reached out to talk about how several months back there was a Dr. Judy Mikovic, if I'm saying that right. She's a scientist that worked alongside Dr. Fauci, and she has some thoughts about the flu vaccines that were handed out and stuff, and she thinks that they may have been instrumental in making COVID more effective or making people more susceptible to it. So now Valerie's saying that there's a new flu vaccine coming out called a quadrivalent. So it's something that means that there's like 4 strains of the flu virus like within it. So she's wondering if this is going to cause COVID to be more deadly, because apparently they're really pushing it, and they've been pushing people to get this flu vaccine earlier than they normally do.
And I said a long time ago, in 2000 year, my mom was coming and my sister-in-law was coming to Canada, my brother, and I wanted to be safe, so I took the vaccine only once in my lifetime. I was so sick that year. I was absolutely so sick. So since that, I never took any vaccines.
I'm kind of hit and miss on when I take it.
But my husband is taking.
What?
1. So
2. Does the flu vaccine make us more susceptible to COVID?
I see someone talking about this in radio. It's maybe a symbol of propaganda as well. So maybe it's not... We should hear more from the doctors, but that was my experience. This one is about cheating card for the money. So something might be... She might be on something, I can tell you. Shaky tower, destroying, unpredictable. And people will be leaning... will be vulnerable because they will feel that they need hope.
Vaccines are such a
I don't
touchy
know.
subject to begin with.
It is, yes. And I don't want to. I'm psychic and I'm doing this for entertainment.
Not to ruffle feathers.
Not to ruffle feathers. I don't want to have any more problems.
From Jenny, do you see Trump potentially cheating and winning by Electoral college again versus the
Popular voice.
Thank you.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Baby Spotty, full of money. How to explain this? It's kind of as blah 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 situation. I think I will leave everyone with that vision. It's saying for itself, I think.
Yeah.
So he will be cheating. A lot of work is already put into it. People will be sitting on a bench feeling that they can say they are powerless. And that's what's going on with the post office. When I saw the train in France coming on the post station from the 2nd floor hanging, that's what already is happening. We can't reverse that tragedy. It's already there. A lot of people are not getting medications on time.
And I heard something that the Postmaster General might be getting relieved of duty.
Yeah, because he was paying, he was working, helping not Trump, but someone else in 2000, before that he was helping. So eventually they will have to go different direction because they will be kind of spot. But that's what they want to go for, that different direction. But he will be cheating no matter what. I see the pot of in a pot of gold, kind of. I'm not responsible for the visions. I'm just saying what I'm seeing.
This is what I saw. So last week when I was here, we talked a little bit about the stock market and buying silver and gold and that kind of stuff. So we've talked about the stock market a little bit. So Mike reached out and asked, do you think the U.S. stock market will crash in the upcoming weeks in September, October? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. It's like a ghost city or western city for the movie somewhere in Hollywood. You can see the beautiful street facade, and then I see one block after another falling down because they are just
movies, like just a set piece.
Yeah, just it's for display, for making movie from the front, and the back is not existing.
Yeah.
And Don is all the time saying that if he will not be in the power, then the Wall Street will go down. We are outsiders. We will be watching and seeing what's going on. So we are prepared for something like that. The combination of big people, the rich people will be still doing quite well. They will be existing and they will be in cooperation. So not everything will go down, but it will be more lonely. The America will be far less, not in the big group of collaboration with other countries. It will be just by itself, kind of single, the hermit. It will be abandoned by other countries because I have the feeling that they are just making this to look so pretty from the front.
Well, and what other country would want to be involved with that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So Lisa's asking about Stephen Miller, senior advisor to Trump. He is thought to be in the mix of all the civil unrest in Democratic cities. And so she's asking, will he be held accountable, or what do you foresee for his future? 1, 2, 3.
They will fly away like the flies, so he will be with the whole group of them. He's not by himself. He is whole, like when you are coming and there is a rotten meat laying on the ground and the flies are there. I'm sorry. You move your hand and they are flying away. So he will fly away with all those...
everyone that's involved.
Yeah. And I remember my grandfather, who survived wars and Auschwitz, he was always saying, when there is a new change in the government, the new flies are coming to eat. So he said, at least the ones before, they were already fed. The new government will be always the new one that will be fed. He is so far feeling so blessed. He feels like he is the privileged kid. He will suffer a big surprise. He will be cheated. Well, not cheated, but he will be responsible for cheating. And no one will trust him. So eventually he will be taken like the other flies, like Kellyanne Conway, because she was lying.
Yeah.
Sarah Huckabee and everyone else, but he was the worst. He is the enemy of people because he was really destroying the
And he has such an interesting backstory, because I did
he is
some
Jewish.
reading in. Yeah, and the interesting story that I read was like on this other man that basically had a great deal of influence over his life and throughout his schooling and stuff like. Anyways, I had some fun researching. Patricia, what is Don Don's interest in Greenland? Is he looking at it to hide out, retreat?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Maybe that will be the island that I see him
Escaping to?
Escaping. His son Eric had the party there, bachelor party. They devastated the hotel, whatever. So that was a big party. So he had to send them his plane to move them back. So, he thinks he knows that there are some minerals that he would like to explore. He wanted to buy Greenland.
So he thinks he's going to find something, make more money.
Yeah, but Angel of Justice will find you when you will be probably making your magic, running away, and they will find you. You will be running away, they will find you. I don't know if he will run to Greenland, because Greenland is not Trump friendly, but it would be some other place that he would like to have for himself, and he wanted to buy. Honestly, he make a proposal, and
doesn't completely shock me.
No, nothing can shock us. nothing about him. Yesterday I learned that he is able to scream at Ivanka and his kids, so that's not that they are such a privileged kids. He is daddy from hell. Cohen was saying that he felt like one of his kids because he was screaming at him too, and he was screaming, and Tiffany, all the kids.
Fun family to grow up in.
Oh, especially with him. I can't imagine. He has bad temper. We will learn after he will be out of office.
We'll learn more about it. From Brenda, will there ever be an actual medical treatment to cure addiction? Not just psychology, but a real brain chemical cure to help people from addiction. 1, 2, 3.
have to understand what I'm seeing. I see pillars, and people are going from one side to another through the pillars. Pillar is for stability, for success, because the big buildings have usually the pillar. So there will be some ability to make foundation for it. But why people are working, zigzagging around those pillars? So I don't know if that will be possible for one person or for the same addiction, because every addiction works differently on the brain probably. Or they will be able to do some operations even, to remove something. It will be like working on the brain to remove something that is making some people more
susceptible to addiction.
Susceptible for addiction. I was not able to get addicted to anything, to smoke or drink. I was not able this lifetime. I probably did in the past life. Yes, they will make them more noble. They will make them more noble. But it is something that they will have to manipulate the brain. And big change. The death card. Some maybe will be dying during that operation, but for some it will be the big change that they want to.
That would definitely be something.
So it will be more manual, probably remove something that is responsible for our pleasure.
Right. I guess the only thing I would hope for too is that they would make it like, if it's actually something that works eventually, like when they get the bugs figured out, that they make it affordable. Right? That's always the other.
That's the other
side of it.
Yeah.
Okay, a number of you guys have written in before in regards to pets. So I wanted to make sure that was something that was okay for me to ask and talk about. So basically asking, are we reunited with our pets who have passed away once we pass away?
I have to explain you why Vivi is doesn't like to sit on any of us. She's laying, sleeping with us. When she was little, the big dog, Cora, was not allowing her. When she will come and cuddle with us, Cora will come and push her away. So she knew it was not her place to be on our laps. With you, she has not that memory. So she is sitting sometimes with me, but she feels like it's something not for her.
Right.
Because Cora was trained. Well, she trained her perfectly. She is so smart.
Although Cora and Vivi loved cuddling. The amount of times that you just have to lift the tablecloth and there's Vivi curled up in between Cora's paws.
Well, they were very friendly, but Cora was jealous. Whenever she would be sitting, Cora wanted to. So that's the reason.
And she's like Charlie and Annie too.
Yeah.
Annie's my little one, so she'll be on my lap, and Charlie, oh my goodness.
He's
Charlie
jealous.
wants attention. So yeah, he gets jealous and he'll nuzzle his way into there too.
He's huge. He is very huge. So can you...
I guess I've got two versions of this question. So my first one is, are we reunited with our pets who have passed away once we die?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Not only when we die. I think they are around us during our lifetime. It's up to us to let them go. If we are holding to someone who passed away, we are holding them to be around us. We are thinking about them and we are holding them, and they are kind of connected with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's my belief. And so when someone loses a baby, they don't let that baby to go for years and years. And then they are reunited on another side. But if we let them to die and to enjoy a new life, to be reincarnated, then they can be reincarnated. So that's true, kind of, that I have the feeling that some of them, if we let them to go, they will go. If we are all the time thinking about them, they will be cruising, and they will be coming to meet us on the other side. That's my feeling. They will be helping us on this lifetime to make good choices. We will be surprised. Hello, I'm waiting for you. And they are our family. I love those cards. They are actually helping me to understand and then be on with me on the same. If those cards will come from wonderful Steve Miller, that will not work. But I think my spirit guide and my angel are helping me. So thank you so much for watching us. Thank you for subscribing. Check if you are a subscriber. So unsubscribe and subscribe again, the same button, because I said that my girlfriend Cheryl was disconnected, and then
and sometimes it happens through updates and that, which is
and
always fun.
Even we were disconnected on our messenger, because probably we are messaging so much. For 2 days I thought that she broke up with me. I was so upset. I went yesterday to see her, and she is, why are you not texting me? I said, why you don't text me? And we were texting, but the messages were not coming to each other.
Oh yeah, and you missed something that I sent you the other day too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have that. I would like to see what kind of picture. So there are things
happen. It's technology. There's always going to be bugs.
And technology is not my best friend. I wish. Okay. Stay positive, stay safe, and whoever is right now living in California especially, our best wishes to all of you. Yeah. See you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Vivi, can you go see Memo? Hey guys, we just want to give a quick little how-to if you are interested in booking a private reading with Psychic Violetta. So first thing you're going to do is head on over to her website, psychicvioletta.com. And then if you look over here, there is a tab for book reading. So you're going to click on that, which will populate the next page. Go. And then you can choose what kind of reading you would like. So you can do one by phone or by Skype, and then you would choose which one you like and click on Book Now. And then from there, you can go through and find a day or time that works best for you. Now, I will quickly mention to you guys that all the times that are listed are in Alberta time here in Canada. So you will want to make sure that you do a quick Google just to make sure that you choose a time that works for you, as these times are, as I said, for Alberta. So then you click on the time, and then it'll take you to options for making payment, and then you'll be all set for your reading with Psychic Violetta. Have a great day, guys.